this is Rob from Tesla Owners US, and today we do in assertive mode some city driving. From here to the dojo, it shouldn't be that long. From the city, it's pretty much central to the dojo, and we would try to find out what's the difference there.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. All the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future.
Here we go. Assertive mode in the city. Creeps forward. Left and right seems to be available. Then goes to the right. And goes on the left turn. And this time we go how the car is leading us. I think this is more complicated to go this way where the car goes, but let the car drive. Visual is correct, all good. There's some pedestrians on the across the other side. There's a bicyclist here on the right. Yes, the lights turned green, and here we go. Now we have to watch opposite traffic, left turns or pedestrians there. Now they are walking over the street, creeping forward, and go behind the pedestrians. Yep, did it. Nice job. And yeah, correct. People there. On the side comes a little more construction. Yeah, drove into the intersection. Traffic is green, but we're staying on this side because we have to turn left in 0.3 miles. This is also where I one time was. That KPMG was in that building before. Now they are somewhere else in Tempe. It's now called Arizona Center. There's another building here. I think that was APS or is APS. All looks good. Okay, let's see if there are one or two left turns. Not turning left here. That's the next street. The next street is 7th Street. There's only one left turn, the system tells me. Yeah. Yeah, it's going on left turn lane. And there are three cars in front of me. Probably not gonna make this turn or this traffic light. Oh, on the opposite side, if you can see that, there is a Waymo car. Also, there's no driver sitting in there. And there's police right behind them. Yeah, the Waymo went straight. Police turns left. Yeah, didn't make this one. I don't know if we are getting a left turn signal. We might not. Otherwise, that's why we are staying here quite some longer. So, some minutes longer. left turn signal. That's good for us. Yeah, doesn't have to drive. Doesn't have to look at opposite traffic. Takes the inner lane. That's cool, but not now. And stays on the inner lane. Or third lane. Now the sun is left of us. No, it's setting down in the west. We're going all the way up north, 5 miles north. And all on surface roads, and all on the same street, all on 7th Street. I took the same address like recently, where I want to drive in the parking lot. Let's hope that it found that GPS position, or it remembers the GPS position and not the address. So that would be an interesting thing. What is it stored? Is the GPS position stored on a record, or the address stored and the address is only the description of that? That would be the interesting thing. What is stored and where does it have to go? Now that comes a little bit complicated here. There's a railroad track, and then there's Interstate 10 going right and left, basically west and east. And then we're going straight across here, and from here we're going through the intersection of 7th Street and McDowell. That's where we usually come from the right. So it does all nicely there. Let's see if someone cuts into us or not. And yeah, we're going on the middle lane. It did a lane shift, a quick one. I couldn't even follow up that fast. Okay, and then we selected the lane with the least cost. Good. And now we're going to middle lane, and let's see how is that behavior. Behavior should be it switches the lane more often to the lanes which are better available. That's assertive mode, or forceful city driving. Right? Or rampage city driving. Let's find out. This morning was only with on the interstate and a little bit on the city, but we find out here. Because we always have to go straight, and I might take it faster or spool it faster. Run the video faster forward. Now the left turn has the first choice, and the opposite way left turn, and then after that it's our turn. We're gonna have a fast BMW. Oh no, look at this. Wow, 10 miles over. It's accepting 10 miles. That was never happened before. Here 35, 45, I have it maintained for 10 miles over. and it does 10 miles over, it actually also goes with the traffic, with the flow of the traffic. Whoop. That's it, yeah. Pretty cool. Oh, let me do a full screen. Should arrive there at 5:28. Almost takes me that long on the surface street as I would be coming from home. Wow. And here is the same situation. The yellow lane here, is at this time of the day is the outbound lane for traffic, and it's not permitted to do left turns on big intersections. Here they can, but not on other sides. Let's see how that works. They turn right here. They have to. Yeah, it looks good. And it speeds up after the intersection. All fine. No intervention right now. That's good. The only intervention that I sometimes have to do is the steering wheel. Okay, BMW cut in front of me, but at least they did a blinker. That's an advantage. Yeah, looks good. All over it looks good. And it can brake. It did brake. Right leg, left leg, right lane, left lane, and quick lane. All lane stopped. That was an advantage. You put it a little bit lower. Yeah. And green. And go. There's a guy doing a U-turn. Okay. This guy comes in my lane. No, in the lane next to me. And in 2 miles I have to turn left to an unnamed road. At least it recognized the road to the parking lot. So it needs to move over 1 lane over. That would be an advantage. So I don't want to do an interruption yet, but the lane changes are still a little bit late. They can do earlier lane changes. I understand how it works, that the driving is an aggregate of all humans driving, which are under autopilot, but yeah. Oh, there's a police car in front of us. Let's see how that happened with the police car. What does it do? It usually, I hope it doesn't run into, then now be ready. Not running into police cars, please. Because that's the big problem. Well, was a big problem. Now recently I didn't see that. But it slowed down, and that's good. Now it accelerates up. Oh, someone run into one of their houses there, another vehicle, and he abandoned the vehicle, that person. It slowed down for the police. Pretty cool. And yeah, red light. Oh, nothing happened. I moved the steering wheel too tough. Ha! Still looks good on Missouri. And then there's a construction zone coming up half the way to Bethany home on the right side. So the vehicles on the right side have to merge to the left. Let's see how it does. So right lane closes ahead. There's also a sign there. You can see. Another reason why I want to drive left to the left. Okay, let's find out. He turns right, the other car behind me turns right. The Tesla pulls forward faster. So that works out good. There's only the right lane is blocked, or yeah, only the right lane is blocked. So it's 5:25. And after this, the car must do a lane change to at least one to the left, because at the next half mile I have to turn left into the parking lot. That would be the latest possible moment. Let's see how it does with assertive mode if I'm pissing off someone, because it squeezes in. Could have a quick Tesla Model 3 in front of me. So now lane change or not lane change? Yeah, it did cut in front of them. And it doesn't need to do another lane change. It does. Hesitative, but it does. And then it needs to turn in here. 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 Okay. That's the real address. That's not the GPS position of the parking lot. So I really have to send the GPS position of the parking lot to, yes, and what is it saying now? Navigation complete. Navigation complete. Please press the accelerator button to continue. Okay, I want to go to the parking lot. And let's go. Actually, that did it. So actually, it did it. And the GPS, if you want to have to drive to a particular point to the parking lot, for example, then you have to send the exact GPS position to that parking lot and then send that GPS position to the car. Then it adds the address to it, but it doesn't remember the GPS position. Instead of that, it remembers the address and then drives you to the address. So today again, it drove me to the address and not to the GPS position. Next time I'm more clever, I'm going to send it the GPS position to the car so that it knows it needs to drive in here. But elsewise, no interruption, everything was fine. City driving, assertive mode. and it was safely coming into the lane, even when it had to do a lane change late. So I wish that the lane change could be a little bit earlier, but that's how it is. Okay, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Talk to you next time. Bye bye.